Superfans at Florida State University cheer on the Seminoles every weekend in the fall during college football games. For Doug Mannheimer, FSU football is a way of life. That's because he's attended Noles football games since age 5.
In the beginning of second grade, I caught the mumps, and so I missed that ball game, the first game of the season in '62. But since then, I've not missed a home game. I grew up in Tallahassee, went to undergraduate and law school there. So the New Mexico State game will be my 373rd consecutive home game.
Since 1962, the Sod Cemetery has been a must-see part of the Florida State University football nostalgia. For almost 4 decades, Doug Mannheimer has been in charge of the Sacred Seminoles grounds, a graveyard memorializing some of the greatest FSU victories in history over top football teams on the road.
I'm what Dean Coyle Moore would say is the second keeper of the Sod Cemetery. He was the first, and he founded it in 1962. He was a family friend, and he took me out there about 6 months before he passed away at age 90 and asked me if I would look after the Sod Cemetery for him. And he actually had me bring my 2-year-old son, and he asked Andrew if he would do it after I passed away. So he was trying to pick up about 100 years of help for the Sod Cemetery.
Doug Mannheimer has known and followed the late, great 2-time national championship coach Bobby Bowden for decades. He describes the man who is revered in Seminoles history books as a gentle giant who helped scores of student athletes make it in big-time college football while earning an education.
When Bobby Bowden went for the home visit to visit with the young man and his mom or his dad or his uncle or his auntie or his grandmama, and when Bobby Bowden showed up, or sometimes they'd say when the Reverend Bowden showed up, he preached and the sermon was heard, and that young man was going to become a Seminole. But it wasn't fake.
When it comes to FSU football memories, Doug Mannheimer is a well-versed historian. He describes one of the greatest memories of FSU football against their cross-state rival, the Florida Gators.
I think the greatest play in Florida State football is not at Doak, it's at University of Florida. 1993, it's third and 10 from the 21-yard line. Late in the fourth quarter, Florida State's only ahead by about 4, and Charlie Ward drops back. He hits his roommate Warwick Dunn up the left sidelines, and Warwick runs for 79 yards. The Seminoles put the victory, get one in the victory column. They beat Florida in Gainesville. That sends us to the national championship. Charlie Ward wins the Heisman Trophy, and Bobby Bowden wins the national championship. So I think Ward to Dunn in 1993 is the greatest single play in our football history.
Doug Mannheimer maintains the 2026 Noles football team has tremendous upside.
I think our fans are ready to win. I know Coach Norvell so much. He does want to win, and he's a very good person. I think they put together a really good team.
A team Florida State football fans like Doug Mannheimer will be pulling for from Pensacola to Pembroke Pines as the Noles take the field hosting New Mexico State.